Hi, welcome to one of a series of short Reader's Guide films from Plainfield Public Library's Reference Department. We hope you'll enjoy this reading guide for a subgenre of books. The following books are just a sample of what the library offers. You'll find a link to a printable PDF version of this guide in the description of this video. All the titles are available for free with your library card in a variety of formats. Please see the individual title listings for details. If any of the books interest you and you want to find out more, or if you have any other inquiries, you can speak with the librarian on 908-757-1111 extension 112 or email ref@plfdpl.info. If you want more time to read about a book on screen now as you watch, just hit pause. Now, please enjoy our Reader's Guide. We hope you find it useful. Paranormal Romance. Paranormal Romance focuses on romance that includes elements beyond the range of scientific explanation, using themes from fantasy, science fiction, and horror. Let's begin with Kiss of Midnight by Lara Adrian. Lucan Thorne is a vampire who despises the violence carried out by his lawless brethren. Lucan cannot risk binding himself to a mortal woman, but when Gabrielle is targeted by his enemies, he has no choice but to bring her into the dark underworld he commands. This is Book 1 of the Midnight Breed series. The Jackal by J.R. Ward. When a freak accident provides Nyx clues to where her sister may still be doing time, she becomes determined to find the secret subterranean labyrinth. Embarking on a journey under the earth, she learns a terrible truth and meets someone who changes everything forever. This is the first book of a spin-off series, Black Dagger Brotherhood Prison Camp, number 1. Dark Song by Christine Fian. As Elisabetta learns to stand on her own, the vampire who kept her captive is desperate to claim her again, threatening the song Elisabetta and Ferro are writing together. This novel is the latest, number 34, in the Dark series. Alpha Night by Nalini Singh. Selenka Durev is the alpha to a pack of shape-shifting changelings. When the pack's security is threatened, Ethan and Selenka are instantly drawn to each other and form an immediate and unprecedented mating bond. Dark Fever by Karen Marie Monin. When her sister is murdered, leaving a single clue to her death, a cryptic message on Mac's cell phone, Mac journeys to Ireland in search of answers. The quest to find her sister's killer draws her into a shadowy realm where nothing is as it seems. This is book number 1 of the Fever series. Beasts of Extraordinary Circumstance by Ruth Emmy Lang. Waylon Gray can communicate with animals and manipulate weather, though for the latter he credits his pet pig. He also loves Mary, a biologist who as a child lived with him and his wolf family for 3.5 weeks. The Unyielding by Shelley Lawrenson. The human Viking clans of Earth are in danger of being obliterated along with the rest of the world, and the only one who may be able to save them is a crow. Most people annoy Stieg, but this is the one woman he can't really stand. This is the latest book, number 3 in the Call of Crows series. Frostline by Linda Howard. Cain, a hunter of magical beings, must track down the powerful and alluring Lena, the manifestation of the tarot card known as Strength, who has been tasked with protecting a young boy. The Darkest Night by Gina Showalter. All her life, Ashlyn Darrow has been tormented by voices from the past. To end the nightmare, she has come to Budapest, seeking help from men rumoured to have supernatural abilities. This is book number 1 of the Lords of the Underworld series. Certain Dark Things by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Welcome to Mexico City, an oasis in a sea of vampires. Here in the city, heavily policed to keep the creatures of the night at bay, Domingo is another trash-picking street gig, just hoping to make enough to survive. The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton. A woman who takes over an antique shop with her mother finds herself transported back to the 17th century while examining a beautiful silver chatelaine. This is book number 1 of the Found Things series. Archangel's War by Nalini Singh. As violent and eerie events around the world threaten to wipe out entire populations, Elena and her Archangel are irrevocably changed. This is the latest book, number 12, in the Guild Hunter series. Firelight by Kristen Callahan. Forced to wed London's most nefarious nobleman to save her family from financial ruin, Miranda Ellis, who is gifted with exceptional abilities, discovers that her new husband is no ordinary man when she must enter a world of dark magic to save his soul. This is book number 1 of the Dark London series. Blood Red Kiss by Cressley Cole, Larissa Ione and Gina Showalter. This book includes 3 paranormal romance stories by different authors. The Sinner by J.R. Ward. Sin is a vampire with a side hustle as a mercenary. When he takes another hit job, he runs into the new enemy of all vampires. He also encounters a vampiress who turns his world upside down. This is the latest book, number 18, of the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Mated, a paranormal romance shifter anthology by Kerry Adrienne, Shiona Fox and Cherie Michels. One anthology, 3 wolf shifter romances. Don't miss this collection of stories from USA Today best-selling author Kerry Adrienne, Shiona Fox and Cherie Michels. Times Convert by Deborah Harkness. During the American Revolution, a young surgeon, Marcus, becomes a vampire. Fast forward to the modern era, when Marcus becomes smitten with a woman who also wishes to become a vampire. The Last Wolf by Maria Vale. The pack is werewolf society. Silver is a runt of the pack, but everything changes for her when a wounded shapeshifter stumbles into the gathering. This is the first book, number 1, of the Legend of All Wolves series. Creatures of Will and Temper by Molly Tanser. Epee fencing enthusiast Evadne Grey and her younger sister are drawn into a secret and dangerous London underworld of pleasure-seeking demons and bloodthirsty diabolists. The Beautiful Ones by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Nina's telekinetic powers make her the subject of malicious gossip. Hector Ovray sees Nina's powers as a gift, and he teaches her how to hone and control them. Sworn to the Wolf by Lauren Dane. A werewolf shapeshifter walks into a restaurant and meets the woman he's destined to be with. This is the latest, number 2, in the Cherchez Wolfpack series. Illusion Town by Jane Castle. A honeymoon spent retracing their footsteps leads Hannah and Elias into a twisting underground of catacombs where secrets from both their pasts will come to light, and where the energy of their clashing auras will grow hot enough to burn. This is book number 1 of the Illusion Town series. The Vanishing by Jane Ann Krentz. Decades after a mysterious explosion causes the members of their community to develop strange, otherworldly symptoms, local investigator Kat teams up with an enigmatic scientist to stop a killer who may be behind a partner's disappearance.